Hello, classmates. Mr. Fagner, thank you for joining in on today's yours podcast. Sorry for the sound. I don't know how to fix it, but let's get right into it. Field of Dreams, Journey to the Father. In Mark, Jesus is portrayed as a wonder worker. He performs many miracles quickly without much teaching and reasoning afterwards. He also urges his disciples not to speak about the work he has done. He also could be described as the suffering servant. Jesus performs deeds on all types of people. When he was commanded to do something, he first tried to understand what needed to be done. Second, he analyzed the situation at hand. And thirdly, he followed through, aka, he obeyed what he was told. Everything his father instructed, he did his best to fulfill what was right, therefore strengthening his relationship with his father. He believed. One of the main quotes Ray said in the movie was, "I've never forgave my father for getting old." Now, this can mean age, but if we dig deeper, it can mean also physically and mentally getting old. Meaning, like, maybe there are other duties that his dad had to fulfill, and he couldn't always be there for him all the time. And so it was kind of getting old to Ray, and he didn't want to take it anymore. But part of growing a better relationship is being able to forgive and come to compromising terms. Like Doc Graham also had a mentionable quote in the movie when he says that he thought there would be other days. And that can be seen when he about to cross the line to help out Karen, not just because he cared, but also because, you know, there would be other times for him to do the things he needed to. And he was there for others. But back to Ray. He totally believed in the voices that he heard. Without being able to see anything, he was able to trust and obey what he was told and do what was right, which God then strengthened. He would strengthen his relationship with God, therefore strengthen his relationship with his biological father. So he also believed. Personally, for me, I don't have the strongest relationship with my dad. He wasn't around early in the early years that much. And yes, at times I did feel abandoned and disregarded like Ray did. But in my heart, I knew God wanted me to really strive to make our relationship work. So, not by the power of myself, but by the power of the Lord, our relationship is becoming closer and stronger. But throughout this process, I had doubts, and I didn't understand where God was taking it, and I tried to do things on my own. But I knew in the end that God would work things out. God has a plan, and He had a plan for me that He's worked out and that He is still currently working out. So I learned to just believe in Him and let Him take the wheel. So overall, eventually all three of us, Jesus, Ray, and myself, we put our faith in the Lord and let Him do work in our lives. So you could say that we believed. Thank you. This has been a podcast by Dejor Elliott. I hope you enjoyed listening and you learned something new today. I know these is words, but my words tend to sound like the Proverbs. Ooh, I like that one. That's a new quote. Need to write that one down right now. But all right, thank you.